Greetings everybody, welcome back to my channel Super Sam 7, and today is Fight Episode 8, and it is on Bane in Injustice 2. We are finishing up Bane for the Injustice First History in this series. Bane again is my favorite character to play as in the Injustice games, and that's why he's so awesome I have made him, and he's either my first or second most played character in this game, if we ever decide to look at stats. Okay, so we left off talking about Bane in Infinite Crisis. In Infinite Crisis issue 7, Bane fights alongside the villains during the Battle of Metropolis. During the battle, he breaks the back of the hero Judo Master, killing him. 1 year later, Bane resurfaces searching for the Hour Men, Rex and Rick Tyler, asking them for help. To win their trust, he tells them how prior to the Battle of Metropolis, he returned to his homeland to put an end to the drug lord's government, and in the process discovered that a new, more addictive strain of venom had been created. In his furious carelessness to wipe out the drug trade, he was captured and reimplanted with the cranial tubes hooked to his new venom, and now unable to shake off his addiction without dying from the withdrawal. Believing that Bane sought Rex Tyler's expertise in chemistry, Rick lets him approach his father, only to discover that the story is a ruse. Bane had wiped out the drug lords and destroyed every research note on venom. Bane now plans to kill Rex and force Rick to take the last of the new venom, living forever as an addict. Rick manipulates Bane into using Miraclo and demolishing the building as he and his father escape, burying the mercenary in the rubble. Bane was next a member of the supervillain team, the Secret Six. Driven in near madness, Bane decides to lead the Secret Six to Gotham in an attempt to psychologically break Batman by killing several of his closest allies. The team kidnaps the Penguin, who Bane pumps for information about Batman's partners. In the final issue of the series, Bane ultimately decides on the Red Robin, Azrael, and Batgirl as his victims. Before the Six can make their move, the Penguin betrays their location, resulting in a massive army of superheroes ranging from Green Lantern, Batman, Superman, to Justice League, the Birds of Prey, Booster Gold converging on Gotham. The Secret Six stage a desperate last stand, but are quickly defeated, with the fates of the other Secret Six members left ambiguous. Bane is last shown being driven away in a Gotham police van. The ending of the issue implies that he plans to escape. And from there, we're going to go to Bane in the New 52, which is a lot. Bane's first story in the new universe was in Batman the Dark Knight Volume 2. It had Bane create a new venom drug with Scarecrow's fear toxin. Batman fights Bane then, and Bane gets knocked off a ledge and is carried away by the tide. Bane later appears in Detective Comics Volume 2, Issue 19, in the story called War Council. Now, Bane has an army serving him. In the story, it's revealed Bane had intended to steal a nuclear device to threaten Gotham City, only to have a run-in with the Court of Owls, who prevented him from stealing the device and did not want to interfere with their. They did not want Bane to interfere with their plans. Bane returned to Santa Prisca to lead his army against them. During the Forever Evil storyline, Scarecrow learns that Bane may be the cause of the Blackgate uprising and will be the leader in the impending war, and that the Talons were stored at Blackgate Prison, kept on ice. The Arkham fighters are not scared of Bane, as he does not instill fear as Batman did. Realizing this, Bane constructs a bat suit for himself and heads to Wayne Tower to confront Killer Croc. Bane fights Killer Croc and is able to defeat him, setting his sights on retrieving the Talons. Bane begins recruiting Gotham citizens to his side, offering his base at Wayne Tower as a haven to the people to escape the rule of the Arkham inmates. He tells William Cobb his plan to turn the city over to the court, in exchange for the use of Talons at his disposal to be powered by his venom. The Talons attack Bane's men and eventually set their target on Bane. With Cobb's help, Bane is able to injure the Talons enough to activate their regenerative powers to remove the mind control technology. And from there, we're going to look at Bane in DC Rebirth. Bane still lives in Santa Prisca. In Batman Volume 3, Issue 6, it's revealed that he had been trading venom to Professor Hugo Strange in exchange for the services of the Psycho Pirate, who was helping him overcome his addiction to the substance venom. Batman heads to Santa Prisca to capture Psycho Pirate. Bane captures Batman shortly after he arrives and then breaks his back again and throws him into the cell where he spent his childhood. Later, Catwoman breaks Bane's back, and this act of humiliation and the loss of the Psycho Pirate caused Bane to snap and scream for venom from the prison guards. Next, for the supervillain, Bane has recruited his old henchmen Bird, Trog, and Zombie in his quest to break Batman once and for all, so Bane hangs Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, and Damian Wayne in the Batcave before setting off to the asylum to grab Psycho Pirate. Bane's henchmen then capture Catwoman, Duke Thomas, Commissioner Gordon, and the Bronze Tiger to cut Batman off from his allies. Bane beats Batman savagely in an alley and believes him dead, but finds out Catwoman has escaped, freed the rest of his hostages, and tied up Bane's henchmen, giving Batman a chance to flee. Enraged, Bane storms Arkham Asylum, and Batman decides to release many of the inmates to fight Bane, but Bane easily beats them like Two-Face and Solomon Grundy get beat by Bane. A bloody Batman eventually defeats the villain, and after all that, Bane was in a 12-issue miniseries called Bane Conquest, but I don't know anything about it, so let's get on with some overall Bane facts, or as I just like to have it described as other. Oh no, look at the screen, Green Arrow just got a Bane, but anyway. In the Amalgam universe, Bane was combined with Marvel Comics' Nuke as Hydra's Bane Simpson. Another version of Bane was merged with the Punisher and called the Banisher. He is described as a gun-toting, drugged-up anti-hero who broke Bruce Wayne's back. Bane appeared in the Smallville comic, Smallville Season 11. In the story, Bane is brought to Arkham after a battle where a yellow lantern ring attaches itself to him until Emil Hamilton reboots the ring away from the Arkham inmate. In the animated movie Batman/Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Bane was mutated into a humanoid mutant. Oh no, this was in the comics, sorry. He was mutated into an African elephant by Shredder. Bane is eventually defeated by Batman in the TMNT and returns to normal along the other villains while in Argus custody. In the sequel miniseries, Bane is chosen by a faction of the League of Assassins to serve as their new leader, in the belief that only he has the strength to succeed where Ra's has failed. When Donatello attempts to travel back to Batman's universe to talk to him about his current feelings of inadequacy, the transporter instead causes Donatello to swap with Bane, resulting in Bane taking over the Foot Clan in New York after developing an enhanced venom produced by Baxter Stockman. He is eventually taken down. So then, in the reboot, there is a comic book that was based in the Batman Adam West 1966 universe, and they decided to include Bane in one story. This version is a professional luchador and also the dictator of Skull City, Mexico. He allies himself with the Riddler, who stole an artifact from the Gotham Museum called the Crystal Skull. Yep, it was honestly really called the Crystal Skull. Anyway, the Crystal Skull is the source of Bane's powers here, and creates venom similar to an ancient Aztec practice Batman researched about, and Batman has a wrestling match with Bane. And with some other media stuff of him, his first media appearance, I'm pretty sure, was in one episode of Batman the Animated Series in Season 3. It was just titled Bane, and in the episode he beats up Killer Croc and hunts down Batman to break him after being hired by the crime lord Rupert Thorne. He had one appearance in Season 4 in a nightmare where he killed Batman and Jim Gordon, and he was in one episode of Superman the Animated Series where he fought Superman dressed as Batman, and he was in an animated movie, Batman Mystery of the Batwoman, where Bane works for Penguin and Thorne. Now, Bane was also a villain in the Batman movie Batman and Robin. He was just a big brute who only said one word at a time, and Robin and Batgirl defeated him by taking the venom tube out of his head. Bane was in some episodes of the 2004 Batman cartoon show, but he was big and colored red when he was on Venom, and he didn't really have a lot of brains. It's probably I guess because of the movie, the second time they decided to kind of make Bane a dummy. He was in the movies Superman, Batman, Public Enemies. He was in Justice League Doom as a member of the supervillain team, the Legion of Doom. He was in the Lego Batman, the movie DC Superheroes Unite film. He was in the movie Batman Assault on Arkham, as Batman destroys the venom tubes in his head and knocks him off a bridge in a fight. He's in the Batman Unlimited Mechs vs. Mutants, voiced by Carlos Alazraqui. He's on the convicts freed from Arkham Asylum by the Penguin and Mr. Freeze, and his venom-infused blood is used to create Freeze's growth concoction. He later injects himself with the substance and grows to enormous size. He was in the film Lego DC Comics Superheroes Justice League Gotham City Breakout, voiced by Eric Bauza. He takes over a kingdom of humanoids known as the Trogowogs, and with help from Deathstroke. He was also in the Lego Batman movie 2017, voiced by Doug Benson. His appearance in the movie is a hybrid of the comic version and Tom Hardy's portrayal in The Dark Knight Rises. A Japan sumo wrestler version of Bane appeared in Batman Ninja, and Bane replaced Killer Croc's role from the source material in the movie Batman Hush, and he appeared in Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. He did have some Easter eggs and appearances in the Arrowverse. He was in the second part of the Elseworlds. You could see his mask from The Dark Knight Rises in the Arkham Asylum. In the Batwoman episode called Kate. A brainwashed Kate stole all of Batman's trophies belonging to his enemies, and we see Bane's Venom. Bane appeared in the 5th and final season of the TV show Gotham. That's not in the Arrowverse. Well, I guess it could be seen as it nowadays, but this version is portrayed by Shane West. His name is Eduardo Dorrance, Jim Gordon's former army friend who leads the military group Delta Force, seemingly to help Gordon and the GCPD in their war against Gotham's criminal element. And he goes to Gotham after it's rendered a no man's land. And in this son, Hugo Strange turned Dorrance into Bane. He leads a mission to capture Gordon, Bruce, and Barbara Keene. Bane later takes control of the military and battles the GCPD, who are joined by the Penguin and the Riddler. Bane and Delta Force are arrested by the military at the end of it. He has also been in every LEGO DC game, LEGO Batman 1, through LEGO DC Supervillains, and of course that means he was also in LEGO Dimensions. He was in the Batman Arkham universe in every game but Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight, he only had a Easter egg. He was also in the Arkham Origins multiplayer. You could play as him as a playable character. He was in the video game Batman Rise of Sensu, and Batman the Brave and the Bold video game, and the Young Justice Legacy video game. He was the main villain, or maybe just a main villain. I would say he's probably the biggest enemy in the second Batman Telltale game that was called Batman the Enemy Within. So there's that for the rest of Bane's history stuff. I really like this character. I'm kind of surprised a lot of people don't know much about him because his first appearance was, what did I say, 1993 during the Nightfall story arc, so he hasn't been around for that long compared to someone like the Riddler or Joker or Catwoman. And yeah, oh, look at this. That's one of the moves you have to do for the Legendary Multiverse. And speaking of the Legendary Multiverse, well, let's get into Bane's look right here when it comes to how his character ending is.
Who would have ever imagined a sickly boy born in a prison would survive to become humanity's savior? I did. And now, the world is mine. So I say to all prisoners, rise! Come out! Kill your wardens! Make slaves of your guards! Teach them the meaning of despair! We have no more prisons, no police, no regime left to fight. Oh, no one left to fight. Any worthy opponent has already fallen. Dios mío. Perhaps victory can be a prison. A possibility I never imagined.
And there you have it. That was a really good ending for Bane. I think they did a really great job with him. A lot better of an ending in this game than the last one, in my opinion. So let's go to his Legendary Multiverse, and I can show you guys what I have done for him. 15 out of 100 meter burn Mercenary's Elbow. 61 out of 100 super move finishes. I have completed the Survivor event with Bane. I haven't done anything of that yet, right there, as you saw. Maybe... oh yeah, I always do it. I always decide, if you guys forgot, I always just spend the money here to have it on record. There we go, 1 million. Now I'm down to 6.7 million, quote unquote, down. Oh no, that said 15. I say it was 16 anyway. Okay, gonna give the 100 regen tokens to there. Alright, here's some things I haven't done yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna pause it. So, I have 1.8 million damage dealt, 57 out of 200 meter burn Bane bombs as final hit. Yep, done all 57 since the last time I played Injustice 2. 144 out of 150 sidekick events, 69 out of 150 meta challenges, and of course I did not complete the last one because I haven't started it. I haven't completed it, duh. But I do have level 20 Bane. Okie dokie. And here's this one. 100 super moves used, 200 multiverse events completed, 605 out of 1000 match victories, and 210 out of 250 rare or better gear for Bane. Let's look at Atrocitus. I have 39 out of 100 meter burn rage charge as final hit, and 83 out of 100 super move finishes. I completed Master Battle Simulator. We already saw that. 1,000 minutes play as Atrocitus. 2.9 out of 3 million damage dealt with Atrocitus. 20 out of 100 hate pounds of stealth. 75 guild events. And I think did I already show you guys have all his gear? 124, 150, 226 out there on multiverse events, and first number was sidekick events. So there you go. Whew. As we'll see, that's the hardest one to get. Oh, I already showed you guys Bane. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna spend all the guild, the 50,000 guild points here as well, or the rest I need, because I already had 10,000, so I needed to spend 40,000 to get the 50,000. Simple math. Here's Batman. 66 on 100 super move finishes, 94 200 Arkham villains defeated, 70 on 100 in arena transitions used with Batman. This one probably will be the easiest one to get for many people. Yep, I've done all the AI battles for Batman, Cheetah, and Firestorm. 1.5 out of 3 million damage dealt. 80 out of 80 AI battles won. I think I already showed you guys on this channel 75 to 75 boss events. And I think I have half of the cape counters completed. Let's see. Nope, 46 out of 100. Cape parry or cape counter as the final hit. 546 match victories. 130 out of 300 multiverse events completed. Okay. Oh, let's see. Cheetah. I've done some more super move finishes. 21 out of 100. That was really it. Supergirl, I've learned to do the air power slam, so I have 27 out of 100 of those as the final hit. 29 out of 100 walking heat vision. I also learned how to do that. And I think that's all. 51 out of 100 super moves just being used with Supergirl. Okay. Don't really play as anyone else, so... Cyborg, this is the big one. 50, nope, here we go. 100 out of 200 guild events completed with Cyborg. Yep, I have half of them done. The reason I'm going through this now is because the next Injustice 2 episode on this channel will be very fun. Start of another little series, I guess. I have completed all the throws and whatnot. 249 out of 250 rare or better gear. I guess I could just do one right now and get it over with. And of course, spoiler alert, I do. Oh, I had so much rare gear to get rid of. Yep, okay, another check mark. And Firestorm. 49 100 Molten Trap as final hit. 177 out of 200 villains defeated. 80 out of 88 AI battles, 33 out of 200 guild events completed, 1.1 million out of 3 million damage. Okay. 18 out of 100 atomic burst as final hit, only 4 out of 150 psychic events. 50 out of 300, did I say 50 or 80 out of 300? Okay, anyway. Yeah, there's the 100 AI battles, one with Cheetah. Yeah, that's crazy. Here is Aquaman. Almost everything with Aquaman for just doing the first standing strong one is here. 67 100 meter burn, water shield at his final hit, but all multiverse events, villains defeated, arena transitions, credits spent, level 20 Aquaman. And there you have it. Let's keep going to see. 597 match victories with Aquaman. Psychic events completed, 120 on 150. Okay, you get it. I think that's all. Oh, nope, here's Harley Quinn, because I did learn 4 100 Go Night Night combos final hit. Superman, I have 56 out of 100 super move finishes. Where is it? 42 out of 100 guild events. This one I also think should be pretty easy, although I guess Batman and Superman are like the two biggest heroes, so why wouldn't it be? And of course, this video is almost half and half what it's titled for Bane and not. So for Adam, 82 out of 100 Pheromone Fury as final hit, 73 out of 100 Superman finishes, 189 out of 200 villains defeated. I have completed the Survivor event with Adam and spent all of the credits. Okay, back on the Bane, back on to what this thing is all about. Oh, I pressed the mother box. Here we are. So this is my... Oh, that's a lot of... Yeah, I guess you can just go read it, pause it if you want to see all the common gear. One thing they're probably not different, just the stats. So, Skull Crushing Punisher boots. Oh, here's his masks. All of his different ones. There's not that much variation though for Bane, I think. I can only remember like 3 or 4 for any look of his, but everything is cool. Like Boss of Gotham Armored Mask, Knight's Killer's War Mask, Dangerous Death Mask, Batcrusher Armor, Perilous Armor of Santa Prisca's King, Batcrusher, okay, you get it, Armor of Hell's Heart, Arkham Asylum's labeled Backbreaker's Arm Guard, Santa Prisca Forged Nth Metal Bracers, Anti-Heroes World Class, Skull Crushing Punisher Boots, Fighting Boots of Salvation Run, alright, you get it, Boots of Ozito's, oh gosh, I used to know how to say that, I saw it on the TED, Keeper, Task Force X Venom, so Suicide Squad Bane, the Paragon's Venom, Supreme Stamina Venom, Metagene Infused Venom, Superior Venom of Scandal, Harris Venom's Juggernaut's Rush Double Punch, Body Press, Air Top Rope, Dropkick Supercharged. So, remember I have all of his abilities, every ability in this game, and his look. So here we go. Let's look at them all. Wow, that one looks cool. The Demon Alternate. Okay, Nightbreaker, Oppressor Alternative, Oppressor, Scourge of Santa Prisca, Nightbreaker Alternative, Luchador, Dark Genesis Alternative, Fearbreaker, Fearbreaker Alternate, Rusted Chains Alternate, and the normal one, in Tournament, and Electrum. So I went through those pretty fast, I didn't even read them all, but someday. And here it is just for everyone else. So there you go for Fight Episode 8, and that was Bane. Just wait 1 second because I always know I forget this, so I didn't do it for the last episode for Bane, or the episode before that, so I'm gonna read it for Bane. His moves: Brutal Jab, Shin Split, Shattering Cross, Broken Foot, Brutal Hammer Fist, Earthquake Stomp, Power Punch, Fist Slam, Rising Slaughter, Face Break, Power Drop. There's Meter Burn for some of those. The Devastator, Side Slam, Demolisher, Top Rope Crush, Pulverize, Body Smash in his throws. His Power Drop Devastator, or his Bounce Cancels and his Escapes. Uh-oh. We don't want to see this, do we? I guess he's a bad guy, so... Combos: Punching Bag, Overdose, Heavy Hammer, Raw Deal, Hard Time, Feel the Pain, Bring It, Bitter Taste, Dead One, Final Strike, Death Row, Venom Strength, Nightfall, Solitary Confinement, Spine Buster, Veritas Liberant, Ozito Secret. Special moves: Ramming Charge, Ring Slam, Mercenary's Elbow, Venom Uppercut, the Bane Balm. And of course I have the special for Juggernaut Rush and the top trope, and Vengeance of Bane, which is what his super move is called, and his character power is just his Venom boost, which I think they did in this game 5 times better than the first game. I love that idea. So, with that said, thank you for watching, and have a great day.